Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a critical topic that affects every food facility: corrective actions. Specifically, we're going to talk about corrective actions that don't actually correct anything. We've all seen them, those quick fixes that seem to resolve an issue, only for it to pop up again a week, a month, or a year later. Why does this happen? And more importantly, how can we stop this cycle? The core of the problem often lies in a weak or non-existent root cause analysis. When a deviation occurs, say, a critical control point is missed, the immediate reaction is to fix the symptom. Maybe you retrain the employee involved or discard the affected product. These actions are necessary, but they aren't the end of the story. They address the what but not the why. Retraining an employee might solve the problem for that one person, but what if the procedure itself is unclear? What if the equipment is faulty, or the production schedule is so tight that corners are inevitably cut? Without digging deeper, you're just putting a bandage on a much larger wound. Think of it like this: if you have a leaky pipe, you can keep mopping up the water on the floor. The floor will be dry for a little while, but the leak is still there. Demopping is your superficial corrective action. The real solution is to find the source of the leak and repair the pipe. That's root cause analysis. It's the process of asking why repeatedly until you can't ask it anymore. Why did the employee miss the check? Because they were rushed. Why were they rushed? Because the line was running behind schedule. Why was the line behind? Because a machine malfunctioned earlier. Now we're getting somewhere. The corrective action might involve a new preventative maintenance schedule for that machine, not just another training session. So, what do regulators and third-party auditors expect when they review your corrective action records? They're looking for evidence of a systematic approach. They want to see that you didn't just stop at the first, most obvious answer. They'll check for documentation that shows your thought process. Did you use tools like the 5 whys or a fishbone diagram to explore all potential causes? They want to see that your chosen corrective action directly addresses the identified root cause. If your root cause was inadequate training, your corrective action should be a revamped, more effective training program, not just a single, documented conversation. Furthermore, auditors want to see verification. How do you know your corrective action worked? This means you need to follow up. You need to monitor the process over time to ensure the same deviation doesn't reoccur. This could involve increasing the frequency of checks for a period, conducting observations, or reviewing records to confirm the fix is holding. Without this verification step, your corrective action is just a hopeful guess. A robust corrective action program documents the problem, the investigation, the root cause, the correction of the immediate issue, the long-term corrective action to prevent recurrence, and the verification that it was all effective. This might sound like a lot of work, and it is, but the alternative is far more costly. Recurring problems lead to rework, product loss, potential recalls, and damage to your brand's reputation. Investing the time to do a proper root cause analysis and implement effective, lasting corrective actions is one of the smartest business decisions you can make in the food industry. It moves you from a reactive, firefighting mode to a proactive, preventative state. It builds a stronger food safety culture where problems are seen as opportunities to improve, not just mistakes to be hidden. So, take a look at your own corrective action program. Are you just mopping the floor, or are you fixing the leak? Pushing your team to dig deeper and find the true root cause will transform your operations and make your facilities safer and more efficient in the long run. Thanks for watching today. I hope this gives you some valuable insights to apply in your own work. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on food safety and quality. See you in the next one.